And we're good. I'm your host, Jordan Jackson, and the Warriors will be the last undefeated team this year. What do you got to say about that, Dawson?
Well, like they're still gonna go do anything, especially after that punch. And Jericho came out.
Who's your
I
pick?
thought it was game one because of the.
Who's your pick then?
Honestly, maybe the Celtics. I don't see them signing down much with their run to the finals, and they're probably gonna want to show that they're actually meant to be there, and it wasn't just a fluke because they thought they choked it.
All right, Christian, who you got?
Honestly, I got the Warriors. Honestly,
Cameron, the
the
basketball.
basketball team.
Yeah, the longest undefeated, the basketball expert.
I was gonna say the. I was gonna say the Warriors.
All right, all right. Let's start the show. Dawson, you're first. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Who've been the last five featherweight champions?
Featherweight.
Yeah,
Honestly, I put them in their middleweight.
bro.
Last five, yeah.
There's a big hint on the screen.
Oh, I do not recognize that name.
Well, if you don't guess, I don't have anything to dock you on.
Um,
All right, Christian and Cameron, this is for you to steal. You'll each get one guess, and then we'll go to the next guy, and then we'll go back to the last guy. I got them written down here. Got my highlighter here. I'll give you guys a time limit just in spirit, but go ahead, Christian. Name a featherweight champion, one of the last five.
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway. Cameron?
Alexander Volkanovski.
Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, wrong buttons, guys. Sorry, hang on.
He's the champ right now.
I'm getting used to the stream deck, guys. All right, give me a shot here.
My computers are fucked up now.
Hang on. Give me a chance. You know, while I'm here, I also didn't start the show properly. I forgot I even had this, guys. All right. Anyways, 1, 2. All right, Christian,
Jose Aldo.
Jose, Cameron,
Conor McGregor.
and Cotter. Yeah, according to my research, those are the only four featherweight champions in history. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was trying to find the fifth one, and I was like, is it Brian Ortega with his injury belt? It's all if you count since like they bought WEC. If you count WEC,
Oh,
Danny White favorite, I guess.
all right.
No, it was Mike Brown actually. Oh yeah, that's who Jose beat for the belt. Yeah, that's how forgettable he is.
I have a streams element bot. I don't know what that is, but let's keep going. I guess. All right, Christian, you ready?
Yeah,
And I keep forgetting I don't have to press over here anymore. What is this, middleweight?
welterweight.
Welterweight? That's what I said. I said it first. Last five, Christian. 30 seconds. Go.
Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman, Tyron Woodley, Robbie Lawler, Johnny Hendricks.
My research is showing something different.
What? No way.
It's what it's doing, man. It has a different
Are you
guy.
counting the interim champs?
This is a
Your research is wrong.
no. This is no. Hold on, guys. This is based off of UFC's title lineage website.
So that's the lineage.
Guys. It says Colby Covington is in the middle.
Yeah, see, that's counting interim champs.
All right, well, it counts, bro.
He never held the real belts.
in the title lineage, though. All right, Dawson, what do you think? What do you think? Right? Count it or not count it?
I feel like it's not like officially like undisputed holding it, so I don't think it should count.
All right. Well, You only get 4 points then, because I didn't research to see if your fifth answer was correct. No, no,
That's definitely it.
no. All right, you ready, Cameron? And too small to see. Middleweight. 30 seconds.
Top five,
Last five.
last five.
Yeah.
So I have to think of interim champs then, I guess.
Hey man, the time is going, bro.
Oh, Easy, Robert Whitaker, Michael Bisping, Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva.
Okay. I. God damn it. Well, if Christian's right, then you got one wrong, anyways, right? He said. He said Izzy, Robert Whitaker, Michael Bisping, and then he got two other answers that aren't on my sheet.
Darcy Pierre.
Uh, uh, wait. All right. Well, see, there's your dock point because you just cut me off, bro. You cut Christian off to steal, dog. um.
Technically, for counting interim. No, wait. No,
Wait.
Bisping did it.
Wait.
You just parade him around with.
Christian, do you want to
Romero had a 1 point limit. No.
do you want to guess the last name on my paper, Christian? While there's a shot out there. Yeah. So I got written down Izzy, Robert, George, Michael Bisping, Luke Rockhold.
That would be it because Michael took it from me.
Okay. All right. God dang it! I really got to figure these out. All right. Well, since there's no force, do you guys want to do the heavyweights or just skip on past it?
I can do it.
All right, Dawson, that's 2 against 1. No, wait. Dawson, you get a free guess, man. Are you ready? You're first in line here. Oh, wait. All right. Name one of the last 5.
The main heavyweight I know is Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis. I do not see on here. Wait, you already guessed. Christian. You got to guess, Christian.
5 or just 1?
The last 5, just 1 at the moment.
Stipe.
Stipe. Cameron,
DC.
I'm going to need further clarification.
Daniel.
All right. You ready, Dawson? You got one?
Disagree.
Is there any names you want to guess, Dawson?
It's like blanking on me right now. So hard.
How about now? Is there any guess you have?
No.
All right, Christian.
Fabricio Verdun.
All right, Fabricio. Cameron.
Francis Ngannou.
Dawson.
Nope.
All right, Christian.
Cain Velasquez.
It was Cade Velasquez. All right. Dawson, you got some catching up to do, bro. All right. And this is for everyone. I'll let Christian go first, since he's probably most familiar with this. What's Bray's greatest moment? And I'll give you 30 on this.
I'd say winning the title at Mania, but that ended so badly that it leaves a sour taste in everyone's mouth. So I'd say debut of the Fiend or the Firefly Funhouse match with Cena.
Okay, all right. Cameron, what's your favorite or greatest Bray Wyatt moment?
It's a tie between him winning the belt just because at WrestleMania because it was a big moment for him, and the Firefly Funhouse match because I thought it was hilarious.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he didn't win the belt at WrestleMania.
So lost it to Randy at Mania. He won it at the Chamber.
Yeah. So, yeah. Dawson, you got a favorite Bray Wyatt moment?
Even though there's a bad taste in most people's mouths, probably just him winning the belt.
All right. That works with me. All right, let's move on. Okay. Carson Wentz is likely out 4 to 6 weeks. What do you got to say on this, Dawson?
Good.
Good.
Starting, so why not just stay with that? Just build your team under that kind of culture instead of going out to get a quarterback that hasn't been good in 4 years, 5 years.
All right. Let's just go down the line. Christian?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they actually will either be the same or maybe better because Heineke might come trying to ball out to take the spot. But they're going to be last in that division regardless. The rest of those teams are way too good. So they might as well just tank for picks, honestly.
All right, Cameron?
I mean, injuries suck, but it's not going to change much for them. I don't think they weren't going to be very good regardless. It sucks, but it's not going to change anything.
All right, let's go reverse order and let's talk about a quarterback coming back from injury. Sam Darnold. Is he the guy for the starting quarterback job this year, Cameron? For the rest of the year?
What's that?
Sam.
I can barely hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Is Sam Darnold the guy?
No. Not very good. It's kind of like the Carson Wentz thing, like he's coming back for Ray, I guess. It's good that he's back from injury, but he's not going to make a big difference, in my opinion. He's not that good.
All right, Christian.
I mean, I feel like the Panthers stick any of the QBs they have on the roster in that spot, and they do the same thing. Baker and Sam Darnold are relatively the same skill set right now, and I mean they're trading away all their players. It's basically give up mode, so they can throw whoever they want in there. It's not gonna change much. I guess if they think Sam Darnold's the future still, they can throw him in to see what he can do. But he did all that trading for Baker. Why would you put him in?
All right. Dawson, what do you got?
Sam Darnold is an absolute bum. I think he's ever since he was at USC. We should have never traded for him. Yeah, we've had a tough time with Baker, but I still think Baker's worse than Darnold's good days, so they're pretty bad.
All right. Of the three, Darnold, PJ Walker, Baker, who should play if they're all healthy?
Baker. PJ's just can't cut it, and Darnold's trash.
All right. Oh yeah, one more question before it's a solo question. Deshaun signed with the Ravens. Is that a good move? Bad move? I don't think you've started yet. Christian? No, you did start. Dawson, you want to start this one?
Yeah. I think it's a good move. Lamar always needs more targets that can actually consistently catch the ball, especially when he starts going into panic mode is when he starts making bad decisions and throwing picks like he did this week.
All right. Cameron, I don't think you've gone second yet.
I mean, it's a decent pick. He's getting up there in age, but he's still reliable. He's a veteran. He's experienced, so I don't mind it at all. I think it's a good signing.
Christian?
Yeah, I mean, they need whatever they can get right now, especially their receivers keep getting hurt. They didn't even have that many to begin with. He's got the speed still, and I think Lamar's really been missing Hollywood Brown's speed. So I think it'll be good. Hopefully he can make them a Super Bowl contender again.
Yeah, hopefully he's been humbled by not being on a team so long in the season. But he is. I'm just saying, man. The man missed out on a Super Bowl ring because he wanted Chase Stats. So, what's up? Let's move on. This is a solo question, and Cameron, you can take this one. What do you got to say about this? And I'll give you a minute. Leon Edwards says Sorry, I can't read right now. Leon Edwards responds after George Masvidal tells him to step up to the plate, get on your knees and beg. I may consider it. Yeah, I wish I didn't read that out loud. But what do you got to say on this, Cameron?
So, Jorge Masvidal's career is kind of in the tank right now. He's proven he got kind of lucky with the Darren Till and the Ben Askren knockouts. He hasn't done shit except lose all the big fights, all the title fights. But now he was denying Leon Edwards because I think he knows Leon Edwards is going to beat him. And now that Leon has the title, all of a sudden Jorge wants to fight him. The roles are reversed. If I was Leon, I'd tell him no. I'd be like, win a fight and then we'll talk.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't remember exactly what a minute was.
Well, I started the timer a little late, so Dawson, get ready to go at 15. All right.
Alright.
Actually, we can do 20. Ready and go. What do you think of
Honestly,
what do you think of Embiid trying to snap Marcus Smart's arm here? Or what do you think of that? Did he try to do that? What do you got to say on that?
I don't think it was intentional. I think he was kind of just like falling in a weird way. But like at the same time, Embiid's kind of made a career off of this like petty attitude, so I wouldn't put it past him
Okay.
like at all.
Anything else on that?
Embiid's never gonna win a ring, especially with Harden.
Okay. Christian, your question is after this one. So this is for everybody. The Inside Crew is coming back to 10-year deals, apparently. From what I saw, it's pretty high money. Should these guys be the highest paid, I guess, sports panel in the game right now? And Christian, since you didn't go, you can start. Let me get this timer off. No.
Say they're the best panel in all of sports. They bring the most entertainment. They bring analysis. They have the best chemistry out of anybody. You could tell they're like legit friends outside of the desk. I feel like you can't say that with some of the analysts. The only thing I'm like weirded out about is didn't Chuck say in like 2 years he was retiring, and then now all of a sudden he signs a 10-year deal? I'm happy. I don't want him to retire. I think he should keep going, but they deserve the money and they get the most views out of anybody. Even though YouTube does like the highest views of any sports news analyst, so they deserve it.
Okay. Cameron, you want to pick up from there?
Yeah. I don't actually pay attention to the NBA that much, but I do watch this show just because it's so entertaining. I like watch compilations on YouTube and stuff, so I'm happy because Charles and Shaq alone are just so funny and their chemistry together is just so great. But they also have a high knowledge of basketball. I'm not a fan of Kenny. I think he's sort of a pompous douche. But I'm glad that they're re-signing. They're very entertaining. They're definitely the best NBA sports show out there. So I'm happy.
All right, Dawson, you want to finish this topic off?
Yeah, sure. I think they actually do deserve a high pay. I'm not sure about the money that they are getting, but they are like the best analyst crew, especially when it comes to like their own sport and the dumb end of breaking down basketball. And like I said, the entertainment value is just absolutely there. They're friends, even though like Kenny instigates Chuck all the time. Too hilarious.
All right, Christian, you ready for your solo? It's funny you bring up the money because apparently they're making. Let me start. Apparently Chuck's getting a 10-year, $200 million contract. Is that what he's worth? Will that bring you out of retirement? And here's your time.
Yeah, you basically get $200 million to sit around and joke with your friends about a sport that you love. Like, I know they actually do work and stuff, but it's like the type of work that doesn't feel like work. So yeah, that's got to be like one of the highest paid TV deals in history. So
Right.
I would definitely have retirement for that money.
Is that all you have on this?
Yeah.
All right. This is kind of for everybody, but for no points. Do you think the other guy should make as much as Chuck does?
Ernie should make more.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ernie kind of like navigates everything and holds discussions to get back on topic. So I think he should probably be making the most on the panel.
Okay, all
I
right.
would say Shaq should make as much, but he makes so much more money and everything else that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he's the rookie of the crew, man.
That's true, but he's also probably the biggest name on there.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's move on. This is for everyone. Christian, you're going to the show. What do you think about Jericho re-upping with AEW for another 3 years, allegedly?
I mean, I'm not too surprised. I kind of touched on it earlier. Him and Triple H don't get along. He was pals with Vince. I feel like Vince would have been the only one to convince him to come back. I do think we'll see him one day, whether it's the Hall of Fame, a surprise Rumble appearance, one of those things. Because I also feel like he has enough pull in AEW that he could tell Tony Khan, like, hey, I'm going to go do a one-off with WWE, and then I'll be back. And Tony Khan would just be like, okay, cool, whatever. So I don't think it's the last time we see him in WWE, but I'm not surprised they signed it. They're re-signing all their big guys right now. Moxley just signed. I'm sure they're going to try for MJF as much as they can. So, yeah.
All right, Dawson, you got to remember Chris Jericho, man. What do you think about this one?
I remember for Jericho, but just from like the business standpoint, I think it's a great idea. The AEW is like on the rise, and honestly, in the last few years, it feels like the WWE has kind of been stagnant. So I see a lot more like potential growth with AEW.
Okay, all right. Gabbard, you got anything?
Yeah, me and Christian talked about this months ago, but because I was talking about if he thought Chris Jericho would come back, and we were thinking maybe someday, but then after Vince left, I was like, maybe not anytime soon anyway. But I do believe he'll definitely come back for like a Hall of Fame thing, or maybe like a big time WrestleMania appearance or something. But yeah, as soon as Vince left, I was like, him and Triple H don't really get along, so it's probably not going to be anytime soon.
All right. And this was going to be a teams one, but since there's only 3 of you guys. Yep, and that's not the right one. Oh, wait, no, it is the right one. I just jumped the gun. All right, Dawson. Melvin Gordon starting this week, apparently, after like getting 0 snaps last week. This the right move? What do you think about this?
I don't think he should be starting. I do think they need to figure out their split between Latavius Murray, Boone, and himself. But I think the starter to go with right now, just to set a good pace, especially with how struggling that offense is probably to like start Boone and get some speed and maybe ground and pound Latavius Murray and work in Melvin where he could work.
Okay, all right. Cameron, you're a Broncos fan. What do you got to say on this?
I don't think he should start. He has a fumbling problem. He's had a fumbling problem his whole entire football career. He leads with fumbles right now, and he didn't even play last game. I don't think he should start. And he had the audacity to just say, I don't know why they benched me. You know damn well why they benched you.
All right, Chris, you want to finish this topic?
Yeah, I think this is a very bad decision, especially because Latavius Murray ran it like maybe 9 times, and he had 70 yards. That's pretty good.
Oops.
So why would they put Melvin Gordon back in? Latavius Murray's strong, he's tall, he doesn't fumble. He's like one of the most reliable backs you can have. I've watched him for years, and he gets you those extra 2-3 yards you need consistently. Melvin Gordon tries too hard to do extra stuff, ends up fumbling it, losing yards. Latavius Murray is the clear starter on that team. Should be. I don't know what this is, but the Broncos are just full of dumb decisions this year. So.
All right, let's move to. This is the one that was going to be a team one, but since there's only 3 of you, which New York team is for real? As you could see, I was going to do whoever goes first gets the pick, and the other guy's got to make their point, but there's only 3 of you. So, Cameron, you want to start this one?
Sure.
Oh, were you reading this? Basically, Jets or Giants. Who's more for real, or do you think both of them are?
That's hard. The Giants have definitely been the big surprise team this year, but the Jets beating the Packers the way they did, man. I'm gonna say the Giants just because they have a better record, but I think it's pretty damn close.
Okay, Dawson.
I'd probably say the Jets, just because of the fact that like if you look at their opponents, like sure their opponents have struggled a bit, but they play like the AFC North, so like quality opponents in the Ravens and Cincinnati, while like the Giants are in one of the easiest divisions of football every single year.
And the division's kind of showing out this year, though, man.
Eagles are.
All right, Christian.
I'll say the Giants because I think Saquon came back and he's on a tear. I think that defense is great. Daniel Jones is all right.
That was dirty, man.
Why?
Saquon's back and he's on a tear. That's not funny.
Daniel Jones isn't like the best quarterback, but he's doing what he needs to do to win games. And he can run, which is pretty good. But I think the reason the Jets aren't is because I said before the season started that the Packers are going to be a shell of themselves. The Ravens and Cincinnati have both been way too inconsistent, so I don't really take those as like impressive opponents. And I think once the Jets get into like the real hard of their schedule, plus they got to play the Buffalo, I think they're going to get exposed.
Okay, all right. This is a solo question. All right, Cameron, you want to take this one? You want to take this one, Cameron?
But nothing popped up.
Well, you didn't say anything, so I didn't push the button yet.
Oh yes.
All right. What does this say? Olivia Shades Makashev, whatever. This fight is only happening because Khabib should have fought somebody in the top 5, is what he says. I don't know what he's referring to, so Cameron, explain this to me.
So Makachev is on a 10-fight win streak, but he hasn't beaten anybody really besides Bobby Green. Everyone else is like either ranked very low or unranked. So he's basically saying, because Dana White so badly wants another Khabib, that he's going to push Makachev as like the next big Russian wrestling guy that's supposed to be as good as Khabib. So Charles is saying the only reason you're fighting me right now is because of Khabib. Khabib is his manager, his coach, his trainer, and he fights just like him. So Charles Oliveira's telling the truth.
Okay, all right. Appreciate you ending before the clock ended because I forgot to press the button. But okay, ready? Christian, you want to take this one?
Sure.
Okay, ready and. Oh yeah, what do you think of Adam Page? Is that real? Is that a work? I don't know. I haven't seen it. What do you got to say on it?
It just fell like straight on his head.
Oh.
And honestly thought it was a neck injury, so when they said it was only a concussion, I was like, oh, that's good, I guess. But I feel like everybody, like that's why Big E said prayers for Hangman, because everybody thought it was a severe neck injury. So I feel like he came out lucky that it was just a concussion, but he'll probably be out for a month or so.
Okay, all right. Dawson, this one's you. Ready? And here you go. And let me. Where's the freaking timer button? There we go. Roby Anderson traded to the Cardinals. What do you got to say about that? And he's gone.
No idea what happened there.
Oh, okay. Let me just restart the timer on you. Can you see it? Roby Anderson traded to the Cardinals.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. What's your thoughts?
Well, obviously, Carolina Panthers are in blow-up mode. We're restarting once again. So, I think it's a good move for the Panthers. Like, we get picks and maybe a little. I forget what the entire terms are of the deal, but I'm not sure how I feel about it if I'm a Cardinals fan, just because of the fact like Robbie Anderson is a diva in the locker room, and he doesn't produce enough to warrant that kind of diva.
All right. You went a little over there. Usually I would dock, but you're new. You're new. This one is for everybody, but I'm sure one guy will want to speak on this first. So, Christian, what do you got to say about all these injuries, man? Let me see.
I think that we honestly should have beat the Bengals with this many injuries, and actually more because Chris Olave didn't play either. Just shows that we could be winning games. If we had a healthy team right now, we could be winning games. I think Andy Dalton is a better starter for the team we have than Jameis is. So I feel like if we can get these guys back healthy before we get too far behind in the division, we can win the division. The Bucks don't look that great. Panthers don't look. I mean, they're like he said, they're just in reset mode. The Falcons look all right. I'm a little scared of their offense because they can score, but we have a real chance to win this division still. I'm a little nervous for the game tomorrow because we are so banged up and it's a short week. But I don't think the Cardinals are very special. I think the Bengals are better, so we could probably beat them.
Okay, all right. Cameron, you want to go after that?
Sure. I think the Saints have a decent team. It sucks that they're so riddled with injuries and stuff like that because it's holding them back. I think they should be able to beat the Cardinals because, I mean, the Cardinals just haven't really looked good. They're literally a one-man team, but it just sucks for the Saints to have so many injuries because I think they are actually pretty talented.
Okay, Dawson.
I don't see it being a problem for the Saints this weekend, especially since Cliff Kingsbury has openly come out and said that he will no longer be handling the offensive play calling. So I think whoever's calling those plays, whether it's the new coordinator or Kyler, it's just going to be a struggle once again for the Cardinals.
Okay, all right. Everybody got their piece on this topic? Just
One thing is, I'm a little nervous Hopkins comes back.
that's what I was about to say. Give you a point for bringing up what I was about to say. This one, I'll give you each 30 seconds on. What do you got to say about this, Dawson? Tua don't remember getting knocked out. He doesn't remember the hits.
I don't think Tua's ready to come back if he's not remembering those hits. I think he needs at least another week and a half off just to give his brain some good recovery time. And I think the Dolphins need to be investigated even more for the debacle that was.
Okay. Is that all you had?
Yeah.
Okay, Christian?
Yeah, I think the NFL in general needs to take this more serious. Because if you get knocked out in MMA, it's an automatic 6-month suspension.
Dang.
So I just find it really weird that he's rushing back so soon and that the NFL is letting it happen. Because if he plays this weekend, I think that's bad news for him and the NFL. Because who knows what will happen, and they can get a lawsuit even worse than the one already happening.
All right, Cameron?
Yeah, so that is not a good sign, not remembering any of that. He clearly had a severe concussion twice. He's been knocked out twice, and they're trying to get him back in there again already. It's going to be really bad. He should not start at all. The NFL needs to take this more serious by far. They should not start him. He needs to sit out for a little while and get rest. Because if he gets hurt again, that's it. The season's done. It could be even worse than that. Career, maybe even.
Good points. Good points, guys. Let's move on. We're coming up close to the end here. What do y'all have to say on Tyron Woodley says Khabib isn't top 10 all time? Before they steal the words out of your mouth, Dawson, what do you got to say? Or do you want me to come back to you?
I'm good.
All right.
Honestly, even with how great he has been, I'm not sure there's enough behind him to say that he's top 10. He's been very impressive. And if you thought a little bit more, I'd say he's definitely arguable to be in top 10. But with his current resume, I don't think so.
Okay. Cameron?
So, now that he's retired and we have a little more time to think about his career, I still think he's definitely top 10 just because of his sheer dominance. Even though the only two really good fighters he's beaten is Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje, the dominance that he's shown, he's only been in trouble once in his whole career. So he's definitely in the top 10, but probably in the ladder. But the audacity of Tyron Woodley, of all people, to say that is ridiculous. He's not even a top 30 fighter, in my opinion. Yeah, he won the belt, but it was by luck. he had some of the worst title defenses in the history of the UFC. So for him to say that is a joke.
All right, Christian.
Yeah, so I would probably put Khabib at like 9, around there. Most people try to say he's the GOAT, but like the more we see of other fighters, the more his GOAT status goes down. Because yeah, he beat Dustin, yeah, he beat Justin, yeah, he beat Connor. But looking at what Oliveira is doing to those same guys in a worse fashion, it just like proves that I think Oliveira would beat Khabib in their primes. I think the fact that he never fought Tony is going to tarnish his legacy. I think the fact that Gleison Tebow arguably beat him is going to tarnish his legacy. So I would say with just the undefeated thing, even though I think he should have went for one more because 30-0 sounds a lot more impressive than 29-0. But I think he'll kind of keep going down the more we see dominant champs. Like if Izzy keeps winning, if Volk keeps winning, if Leon or Usman just keeps winning, he's just going to keep going down further to where he's not in the top 10.
Okay, all right. And Zion says he's playing Wednesday. Didn't know we were going to start so late, so I don't know what he's done so far. Cameron, you're the biggest NBA fan. Nah, I'll let you piggyback off of what Christian says. Christian, you want to start this while I look up Zion's stats?
Yeah, I mean, that's good that he's playing. I'm kind of excited. I know I've been a pretty big Zion hater, but it seems like he's taking it more serious than he ever has. So I am kind of excited to see what he does. Because honestly, on paper, that Pelican squad looks like they'll be a serious championship contender. So I hope he plays well. He'll probably be limited minutes, so I feel like he won't go too like stat heavy. But I'm excited to see.
All right, Cameron, did that give you enough to add fuel?
Yeah. So it's good when people come back from injury, but at the same time, you have to make sure you don't come back too soon because something that could have been minor can all of a sudden be season or career ending. So hopefully he comes back good, but hopefully it's not too soon and, aggravates it even worse or whatever. Something that players always need to think about, but I don't think they always do, and the coaches and shit don't help with that, so.
All right, Dawson.
I think it's a great thing, just because Zion needs to be back on the floor. He's 30 pounds down from being the 300 that he was last season. I think he's finally matured enough to realize like his health is a huge part of his game, because he needs to be healthy in order to carry a team the way that he does. Especially since like during this preseason, he was already back and he was still like getting 25 easy.
Okay, everybody said their piece. Okay, Zion had 25 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 11 for 22, and a win versus the Nets, 130 to 108.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, him,
That's pretty nice.
he had 25, Brandon Ingram had 28, and CJ McCollum had 21. So either those guys are going to be monsters, or Brooklyn can't play defense to save their lives. But
I mean, I honestly can't think of a team that's going to be able to really stop that three from scoring. Like,
yeah, it's good.
crazy to see.
It's a good trio there. Anyone have anything to say after that? After hearing the stats? No? All right. Last 2 questions. Whoever has the lowest points is going home after this one. So whoever has Dawson, you can go first. Tell me, build your squad, and tell me why you're picking them. It's all on the line here, bro. You need 7 points to catch Cameron.
I think I'm gonna go Jokic. Is that Jamal Murray in the bottom left?
That is Donovan Mitchell on the bottom left.
Yeah, I'll go Jokic, Mitchell.
Get my pencil.
Mitchell, Book, Cat, and I guess Ingram.
You said Ingram?
I feel like Jokic could easily take a team with that all the way, and it's just keep piecing around him. Like he players are good at playing off ball.
You said Ingram, right? To be correct.
Yeah.
You want to hype up your squad a little more while I'm writing down some stuff?
Yeah. I mean, today's NBA, it's all about like stretching the floor. Like even with your big man, that's the reason why the Warriors are so successful with their small ball. It's because they spread the floor, and as long as they play in like a team atmosphere, it's always gonna work. So like all those people can shoot, all those people can pass. You don't really have to worry about like any personalities in there besides maybe Devin Booker, and even then, he's not really that much of a diva. So I could easily see like this team breaking like a 72 win or 73 win record.
Okay. I'll give you an extra point for calling Devin Booker a diva. All right, Christian, build your squad. And wait, Dawson, you only spent $13, bro.
Gotta save, bro. I gotta get some
Nah,
players.
nah, bro, you trying to win a
People come off the bench.
you trying to win a chip, dog. We ain't saving money here. All right, Christian, go ahead. What's your squad?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to take Steph and Jokic, you know, two of the best players in the league, two of the highest candidates for MVP every year. And then I'm going to take, oh man, give me Gobert for some defense. That puts me at 12. And then give me Ingram and Zion.
Okay, and Zion. You want to hype up your squad a little bit?
I mean, I think that's a pretty stacked lineup. You got Curry and Ingram doing majority of the scoring. Zion can score too. Jokic facilitating when Curry's not. And then you got Gobert blocking or guarding the rim at every point. I think that's a pretty good championship contending team right there.
Okay, all right. Oh, hang on. I like your starting five, so I gave you 5. It's actually very close to what I had also. But, all right, Cameron. All you need is a point. Actually, yeah, you need a point to pass Dawson, bro. Right now, you guys are tied. What do you got? What do you got?
Steph Curry for scoring. Joel Embiid for some size. Butler, because he's the only one I know. James Harden for more, like, I was going to say overall, but he kind of sucks on defense. I'm still going to take James Harden, though. And then Zion for the last.
Okay. You want to hype up your squad a little bit?
No, not really.
All right. I think your team would be pretty good, so I will credit you for that. You spent exactly 15, which is perfect. And I'm gonna dock you one for only knowing Jimmy Butler in that whole line right there. Bro, come on, Trey Young, Damian Lillard, and Paul George, Devin.
Devin Booker, the NBA 2K cover athlete.
Oh, yeah, because I play that so much.
Jordan.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I said you just skipped Devin Booker, the 2K cover athlete.
So I only skipped him because I don't know. I guess I just looked over him. I guess. Yep. And Derek kind of just ruined my day because he just let me know that the sound quality besides mine was quiet, and that would be because you guys were muted. We'll keep
Oh
going.
man.
Hey, at least he heard you guys. Okay, guys. All right, it's all right. All right, but Dawson, you got any shout outs you want to do before I black your screen?
Shout out to the Panthers organization for finally firing Matt Rule. I'm very happy with that decision.
All right, I'll get you on at
All
our
right.
earlier episode with less UFC oriented categories. Thanks for being on.
Thanks. Yeah, of course.
All right, Christian and Cameron, the battle of the brothers. We got 2 topics here. Actually, I'm sorry, guys. We have 1 topic here. Cameron, you're behind, so I'll let you go first. I knew he was going to leave, and I knew that was going to happen. All right. Cameron, go ahead while I fix the screens. If you take up extra time, I'll give you 2 points. Christian McCaffrey says trade is out of his control if he gets traded. Or do you think they should trade him? If he does get traded, where do you think he should go? And just talk on the topic.
Okay, do I think the Panthers should trade him? No, because he's their only good player. But I want him to be traded because I hope he comes to the Broncos, so we actually have a good running back. I mean, I guess the Panthers are just in like the reset mode where they just want to try to reset the whole team and get something for him. But he is their only good player, in my opinion. But I hope he does get traded because, like I said, everyone thinks he'll go to the Broncos, and that'd be nice after what happened to Williams. So I hope so.
All right, you just barely made it, so I'm a man of my word. There's your extra 2, and I thought you made some good points. All right, Christian, you ready?
Yeah.
What do you got to say on this?
I mean, if they are in rebuild mode, I'd trade him. He's injury prone anyway, and I feel like at this moment right now, they can get a lot for him before his injuries take him out for his career. So I think it's the smart move. I think a team like the Broncos could benefit from him if he could stay healthy, but I feel like that's a big if at this point. So I think it's in the best interest for them to trade him.
Yep. All right. You won again. Cameron, you got any words?
No, I messed up on the middleweight, the UFC middleweight thing. The timer messed me up, but come follow my gaming channel, War Wizard, Facebook Gaming.
Yes, guys. Ditto that. All right. Later. All right. Christian, you won again, but there is an interim champion, bro. And I'm sure
Interim.
Yeah, I'm sure he can't wait to face you. He's at a wedding right now. But if you're here next week, bro, the matchup is on, dog.
Who is it, Matt?
I can't let you know that, bro.
Whatever. I've got my Jordan rings out here now, boy. 6-time champ. Get it done.
All right. There's your time. Go ahead. Gloat. Say whatever you want. Promote.
6-time champ. I ain't no LeBron out here. I ain't going 4 for 1,000 in the finals. I'm winning these. Follow Christian's Odd Gaming on Facebook Gaming. And that's all I got to say about that.
Got 10 seconds.
Huh?
You still got